Have you ever wondered what match in boxing made the big bucks? You know, that match that made it possible for boxers to have that luxurious lifestyle. Well, lucky for you, on this day in boxing, we're going to cover the fight between Jack Dempsey and Georges Carpentier, the first $1 million fight, also known as the fight of the century. Let's take it back to 1921. Jack Dempsey was the world champion as he knocked out Jess Willard in 1919.
An idol has been born.
However, the American public resented Jack Dempsey due to him dodging the First World War. 1920 was a hard year for Jack Dempsey. He would go to court to prove his innocence, that he wasn't dodging the war, and he was going through his first divorce. On the other side of the world, there was this Frenchman. He was good looking and he was a war dodger. He served his country proudly in the First World War and he was a hometown hero. Georges Carpentier added more to his accolades as he became light heavyweight champion when defeating Battling Levensky in the 4th round knockout. Dempsey's promoter Tex Rickard saw the perfect opportunity to build a fight based on the public emotions and opinions on both fighters. Rickard wanted this boxing match to happen in the grandest stage of all, Madison Square Garden. Unfortunately, the New York State Boxing Commission did not approve this fight. Furthermore, the governor at the time, Nathan Miller, opposed fights from happening in the state of New York. So, what did Rickard do? He basically borrowed $250,000 and built his own stadium in New Jersey. The stadium will be called Boyle's 30 Acres. And the design of the stadium, it was open and it seated more than 80,000 people. Rickard also wanted this fight to be highly publicized, not only in live event by going there in person, but he wanted this fight to be stationed on the radio live. This will be the first fight in history that will be recorded in live radio stations. Pretty cool, huh? Over 90,000 people attended this fight. This will also be one of the first times that a lot of women came to the stadium, since the press advertised that the French boxer was handsome and a gentleman and a hometown hero. Rickard, knowing that the fight might end quick due to the 20-pound difference that Dempsey had at Carpentier, asked Dempsey to take his time in the match and make the fight last. Dempsey was definitely the aggressor throughout the fight. Carpentier relied on his skill more due to the weight difference. Technically, both were heavyweights at the time. In the second round, Carpentier connected with a solid right to Dempsey's jaw, but Dempsey recuperated and continued the fight.
And down goes.
By the time the 4th round reached, Dempsey took over this round. He would manage to knock out Carpentier. Carpentier tried to get it together and got back up, but once Carpentier got back up, Dempsey went right at him, but this time he made sure that Carpentier wouldn't get back up.
9, 10, and out. And Jack Dempsey remains heavyweight champion of the world.
Jack Dempsey kept his heavyweight title to 1926. Funny enough, he lost to Gene Tunney, which fought in the undercards for the $1 million fight. Carpentier managed to fight 12 more times after the $1 million fight. He will win 7 of those, lose 4, and draw once. One of those 4 losses came from Gene Tunney, so both Jack Dempsey and Georges Carpentier lost to Gene Tunney. Both fighters managed to get inducted to the Hall of Fame, making them legends forever. The fight was a success. It managed to garner $1.7 million. By today's standards, that's around $37 million. That's why this match is called the $1 million fight. It broke the $1 million barrier and it set standards for the fighters.
Massive. So as we slowly pull the money out the bag.
And promoters today.
I cherish most the great events that we were able to put in.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to watch more content on these days in boxing, please click on the following videos. I promise you, you will like them. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next round. Peace.